Hi, Miss Go. Nice to see you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. Only some of the time the baby will be naughty and kicking around.
Well, Miss Go, I'm happy to hear this from you. And due to the current COVID-19 situation, we are now conducting meeting virtually. Do you feel comfortable to have the session virtually?
Yes, I'm totally fine with these virtual sessions and feel like someone can help me to actually improve my insufficiency of certain nutrients, referring to my nutritional report.
Alright, that's great. So let us begin. How does that feel when you notice there is insufficient of some nutrients in your report?
Hmm. I feel surprised and sad. I didn't expect there would be insufficient vitamins and minerals such as vitamin D and B12, I guess. I always make sure certain specific foods are eaten and essential nutrients are consumed in adequate amounts.
Alright, can you please elaborate more on your previous vegetarian experience, like how long you have been taken, or is there any same problem that happened before?
Yes, sure. I've been on the vegetarian for 5 years. Sources that were rich in iron, such as tofu, beans, and spinach, are always my favorites. I'm aware of the combinations of food and type of food I should take.
Alright, Miss Go, it sounds great. It seems like you are actually aware and understand the importance of balanced vegetarian diet to maintain your health.
Doctor,
Yeah.
I have a question. Actually, is taking a vegetarian diet not good for the baby?
Oh, Miss Go, may I know why do you think so?
My mother-in-law criticized me for taking a vegetarian diet. She blamed it and convinced me to switch to a normal diet. At the beginning, I'm telling my mother-in-law I will be healthy and I will not look pale and weak. But now the reports show like this.
I understand, Miss Go. It must be difficult for you in facing the family pressure. So would you mind if I could provide you some factual information about vegetarian diet?
Yes, please continue.
Alright, so according to the American Dietetic Association, a well-planned vegetarian diet are appropriate during all stages of life, and this including pregnancy. And there's also evidence-based reviews show that vegetarian diet can be nutritionally adequate and also result in positive outcome to the maternal and infant. Therefore, there's actually no issue with the vegetarian diet, but we have to make sure that certain specific food are taken and also is in a nutritionally adequate amount.
I feel relieved to hear about
Yeah,
these informations. I'm glad that you provide me with the factual answers. I feel so much better now. Thank you.
great. I notice some positivity from you now, and that's
Mm.
really good. So, well, let's continue our discussion from your report then to identify the insufficient of vitamin D, B12, calcium, iron, and zinc. So the first question would be, what are your daily portion for dark green vegetables?
Daily portion size?
How about pretending one feast is one serving size?
Oh, if like that, it will be around one serving, and sometimes I did not take dark green vegetables.
How about others vegetable and fruits?
Uh, Three servings, I guess.
Okay, what about beans and soy products and also whole grain?
Oh, for bean and soy products, normally I will consume 1 to 2 servings each day and 5 servings for whole grains. However, sometimes I consume less than this when my appetite is really good.
Alright, last question. Do you normally consume some nuts, seeds, and wheat germ?
Yes, I consume nuts sometimes, but not every day.
Right, thank you for answering, Miss Go. So from the answer just now, we can observe you practicing a balanced vegetarian diet. However, obviously it does not achieve an adequate amount. And it may be the reason why your nutritional report show insufficient vitamin and minerals for vitamin D, B12, calcium, zinc, and iron. And just for your information, calorie intake should increase by approximately 300 kilocalories per day during pregnancy, and same goes to vitamin D, B12, iron. The nutrients, so in summary, the nutrients and minerals would require more when you are in a pregnancy status compared to non-pregnant women. All right.
Oh, I see. Does it mean that the solutions will be to increase the intake of vitamin D and B12, calcium, zinc, and iron to improve the nutritional report?
Yes, you are right, Miss Go. And just to discuss with you, do you think it will be a good idea for you to start with snacking? You can consume some trail mix with almond, raisin, fruits or dry fruits. What do you think?
Wow, it's a great idea. It's time for me to ask my husband to reload some from Tesco. Huh. How about my daily diet?
Alright, so for daily diet, for vitamin B12, you can choose to consume the food that fortify with vitamin B12 like meat substitute products or tofu, cereal, and nutritional yeast. And 4 serving daily is recommended. Does it sound acceptable to you? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's acceptable, especially I love soy milks and tofu so much. Maybe I could have a try on the nutritional yeast. We'll take note of the amount, which is 4 serving per day.
Great. Well, I really appreciate your willingness to try this goal. And may I ask if you prefer outdoor or indoor activity normally?
Well, I love outdoor activities, especially hiking. But have been resting for a very long time since I was pregnant. What?
Yeah, then I would suggest you to expose your face, hand, and forearm to the sunlight for 5 to 15 minutes a day to actually obtain vitamin D. Do you think it will make you feel happier?
Yes, definitely. It reminds me I've been staying at home for such a long time due to the pandemic situations. Maybe I should start to have some sunlight exposure in the balcony.
Yeah, I think getting sunlight on the balcony is a great idea. And I remember you mentioned you like to eat tofu, and the good news is tofu is also iron-rich product. And you can also try spinach, lentil, whole wheat bread, peas, dry apricot, and plums.
Oh, thank you for your suggestions. It really helped me to identify the types and the amount of food I should be consuming. Can you please simplify if you would suggest the daily portions in general?
Yeah, sure. I am more than happy to answer. So for vegetarian pregnant women, I recommend that to consume daily portion of dark green vegetable, 1 to 2 serving, and other vegetable and fruits is 4 to 5 serving, bean and soy product 3 to 4 serving, and wheat germ is 1 to 2 serving. And remember, you can take the healthy snack too.
Great. I jot down the daily portions I have to consume and the type of foods. I think it sounds great and become clearer now how to obtain sufficient minerals.
Well, seems like you are ready and confident to start. Can you can you yourself summarize and rephrase in your own sentence what would you do when you are back home?
Let me think about it. I think I will keep in mind about the daily portions you suggest and add on the snacking times to have some trail mix with almonds and raisin and also fruits. Um, Having some sunlight exposure at the balcony to get some vitamin D, take more tofu, spinach, soy milk, broccoli, and whole wheat bread.
Thank you, Miss Go. So if you were to rate 1 to 10, how confident are you to make this happen?
I think 9. I'm ready. Can't wait to share this good news to my husband, and I'm sure he will support me.
Oh, I truly believe that you too can provide the best for your child. And remember that vegetarian diet can be nutritionally adequate in pregnancy, as long as we are aware of the daily portion and type of food taken, right?
Thank you. I will share this information to my family members.
Alright, so do you have any question before we end?
No?
Alright then. So hope you can keep your positivity going on, and maybe we can set our appointment next month to see the result. What do you think?
Yes, sure, I'm totally fine. Thank you so much, doctor.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I will see you in the next Monday. And take care and goodbye.
Bye bye.